You have the skills and the passion. You prepare well for the interview, but there is this one question that makes even the most confident person sick. Tell me about a time you failed. People do not want to answer this question. Everyone thinks that telling about when you failed is a weakness. I will give you a simple trick to turn your past mistakes into a compelling story about growth that will help you land the job offer. In fact, it must just be the single best opportunity. You have to stand out and absolutely make the hiring manager feel that you are a right candidate. I'm going to explain to you in these three sections and give you the best strategy to answer this question using the STAR method. Section 1: why they ask this question. First thing first, let's figure out why hiring managers even ask this. Smart employers know that perfection is a myth and that mistakes are just part of the game. They're not interested in the failure itself. They're interested how you address the failure. They are looking for a few key things. First, can you take ownership of your mistakes or are you going to blame someone else? Second, are you self aware enough to actually learn something from the experience? And third, do you have the resilience to bounce back? Answering this well proves you have the maturity and growth mindset every company is looking for to hire. Your failure is the perfect vehicle to show them your strength. Section 2: the STAR framework. So, how do you tell this story without shooting yourself in the foot? You use an incredibly powerful framework called the STAR method. This technique is your secret weapon for structuring your answer into a clear and compelling narrative. STAR is an acronym that stands for S, situation, T, task, A, action, R, result. S, situation. Briefly set the scene and give a little context. T, task. Explain what you were supposed to accomplish. A, action. Describe the specific steps you took to handle it. R, result. Share the outcome. And this is the most important part: what you learned and how you have improved since. The structure forces you to tell a complete story. It is a story that does not just end with failure, but with your growth and improvement, turning a moment of weakness into a powerful demonstration of your professional development. I have prepared a separate video on the use of the STAR method. I have shared the link in the description. Watch the full video. Section 3: common mistakes to avoid. Now that you have the framework, you have to be careful not to fall into these classic traps. I give you three best examples to avoid. First, the fake failure. You know the one. I'm just too much of a perfectionist. Or my biggest weakness is that I work too hard. Interviewers see right through this, and it just signals that you are not willing to be genuine. Second, the blame game. Never ever say, my teammate dropped the ball, or, well, I was not trained properly. Taking ownership is the most critical part of this answer. Blaming others is a major red flag for a lack of accountability. And third, the story with no ending. Don't tell a story where you messed up and that is it. The entire point is to show what you learned. The result and the lesson are the grand finale of your story. So never leave them out. In the conclusion, if you prepare a story using the STAR method, you will turn one of the most intimidating interview questions into your best chance to shine. It shows that you have self awareness, integrity, and a real commitment to go through all the things you cannot just list on a resume. What has your experience been with this question? Drop a comment below. I would love to hear your stories. And if this video helped you out, give it a like and subscribe for more tips to help you land your dream job. Remember, Failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of it. Go into that next interview ready to show them how your mistakes have made you the stronger candidate you are today.